Welcome to another video, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say thank you guys for 790 subscribers. I swear, when I first started doing YouTube, I had no idea that this channel was going to grow this exponentially. I almost took a break from it indefinitely. I remember a few months ago, I was saying to myself, what's the point of this? I was saying to myself, why even do content creation? But I had to remember that I was doing this to encourage others. I myself needed that encouragement. And I know there are creators out there who are struggling to find that same encouragement. So I just want to say thank you guys for 790 subscribers, for real. We're definitely going up and we're definitely growing as a channel. The one thing I want to say is it's not about the type of gear you have, because right now I'm recording using my DJI Action 2. That's right, an Action 2. It literally is one of DJI's oldest models. And I'm recording this video as we speak. I'm using it in auto mode. It's recording from 1080p, 30 frames per second, instead of the usual 60. I have the Freewell ND64 attached currently. So that way, this whole video isn't oversaturated with light. You can see in the background, it looks a little bright. But anyway, I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support, for real, and pushing me to keep going. Thank you guys for all the comments and all the feedback you've been providing over the last few weeks. It definitely has been motivating me when I had rough days. I had days where I felt like I didn't want to do anything. I just shut myself in, and I would read some of you guys' comments, and it would just uplift my spirit. And I just want to say thank you guys so much. Once again, to upcoming creators, this will get difficult. You will face burnout. You will get to a point in your content creation career where you have turn back moments. Turn back moments where you think, is this worth doing anymore? Is this worth pursuing long term, or should I just go back to my 9 to 5? Major shout out to the content creators who actually have done this full time. I'm talking about dropped out of the 9 to 5 rat race and sought content creation full time. There was a period in my life where I tried to do that and it kind of backfired on me. Everybody's experience is different, but for me, I have so much riding on this YouTube journey. I didn't want to drop it completely. So I was like, you know what? To pay the bills, to feed my family and everything like that, really get the equipment that I needed, I'm going to work a 9 to 5 and do content creation and grow the channel until it becomes monetized. And from there, try to map things out. If you are an upcoming creator or you're someone who's thinking about doing YouTube, I want to motivate you to get started if you haven't already. And if you already got started, I want to motivate you to keep going, man. It's worth it seeing this thing out to the very end. For one, if you can network early, I learned this from Hermisillio, major shout out to him. He's a content creator who does vlogs and photography and stuff like that, wedding photography and everything. So make sure you check out his YouTube channel. I'll link one of his videos in the description below. Him and chrismeetschris, I really love those two vloggers, man. Jaquan Shuford, make sure you check him out as well. Matter of fact, I'm gonna link everybody in the description below that I check out. And there's no script. I mean, if you want a script, you can, but really, just be yourself. That's all I want to tell you. Just be yourself. Keep going. It's worth it to see this thing to the end. All I'm going to say is use your 9 to 5 to fund your equipment list, because you're going to need an equipment list, like a tripod, a camera, or a smartphone. Some people even use their tablets, because most of these tablets today come equipped with cameras on them. So some people use their tablets, for a broader perspective, or they'll use their camera. Like the wildest setup I've ever seen was a DSLR or mirrored camera paired with a tablet, for a double screen, so that way people can see what they look like while they're vlogging. But all in all, it's worth it seeing this thing through. Don't give up. Don't let people talk you out of it, man. I made a video, I think it was the previous one I did. I made a video talking about how I let my friends talk me out of my animation journey, right? I talked about how I wanted to be an animator one day, and I told my friends about it when I was a kid, right? I told them about it, and straight up, they laughed at me about it, and I felt so ashamed, because I was like 12, 13 at the time. I felt so ashamed I straight dropped animation altogether, and I was a pretty good sketcher. I'll probably show in my next live stream or a next video or something, I'll probably show some of my early sketches. I was pretty good, you know, for a basic. I was pretty okay. And I even know how to practice with shadows and everything. And I got to the point where I stopped using pencil and I elevated the pen. But once again, I let my friends talk me out of it, and I kind of feel bad about it. So don't let anybody talk you out of your dreams. You definitely will regret it. When times get hard, take a healthy break. When you face a little burnout, take a healthy break when you need to. It could be a day or two. It could be a week. Some content creators take a couple of weeks off just to spend time with their families, friends, you know, renew their minds, and then they come back fully rested. Don't burn yourself out. That's one thing I want you also to know. Don't burn yourself out. There's no need to rush on this content creation journey. One thing I found out in little over a week, literally just 8 days, I went from 773 subscribers to 790. Let me repeat that again. In just a little over a week and a day, literally, I went from 773 subscribers to 790. So don't feel pressured to drop content every single day if you don't want to. If that's not something you want to do, hey, do it for a couple days out of a week. Do what works for you, honestly. Just do what works for you. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support, man. I'm just out here enjoying nature. You know, I'm out my city park right now. I'm going to show you guys my tripod. I'm going to show you guys, look, as you could tell. Yeah, I'm out here in nature right now and just really getting some good scenery in and everything. This is my favorite spot I like to sit because it reminds me of a beach, that little spot right there. What I like to do is set my tripod right here. Let me set this up, guys. Bear with me if it does this. I'm trying to set my water up, sorry. But what I like to do is just sit here by the river, meditate on my day, meditate on my week. Just take a healthy breather, you know? I am a husband, I'm a father, I'm a podcaster, YouTuber, or a content creator, how most people like to call it, content creator. I'm a vlogger, I'm a man of God, but I'm still human. And that's one thing I want you to also remember is you're only human. When you need to take a step back from content creation, do so at your discretion, you know what I mean? Don't feel pressured to have to explain yourself as a content creator. If you need to take a healthy break because of your mental health or you just need a break, just go for it, man. Your supporters, your subscribers, your fans, they'll be right there for you. Your real supporters, your real fans, your real subscribers, they'll be right there for you, waiting for you to get back, you know. Even when it comes to your job, take a healthy break when you need to. That's why breaks exist in the workforce. And that's why you get a half-hour break or a 1 hour break or an hour and a half, you know, or a 2 hour lunch break, is because when you need that lunch break, when you need that break, it's there. It's necessary. It's so that way you don't burn yourself out. Another thing is, have fun with it, you know. Like, once again, know your filters, you know. That's another tip I learned from Chris Meets Chris, Jaquan Shuford, and Hermisillio is, get some filters for your cameras, man. You can definitely have fun with some filters. Is it necessary? No. But for me, I live in an area where it's oversaturated with a lot of light. And from our older videos, as you guys can see, you'll see the camera focusing in and out. Like, you'll see the light focus in and out of the camera. So that's why I got the ND64 by Freewell for my DJI Action 2. I also will be ordering some ND filters for my smartphone because they make, I'm gonna show you, they make ND filters for this right here, and it's like a big circle and it clamps onto your phone It clamps onto the front of your phone or the back lenses or the front lenses, but it doesn't apply so much pressure that it crushes the lens. So, or it cracks the screen or anything. I am going to be ordering those so that way I can shoot some content with my phone as well. Man, someone is out here fishing. They had fishing line, worms, all that. They was out here fishing. Man, that's something I enjoy doing from time to time too, is fishing. Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support. Thank you for rocking with me. Oh, a fish jumped up. Y'all, I don't know if y'all caught that on camera, but it jumped up on the, oh man, I think my camera timed out, but it jumped up on my end. But anyway, I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support. Thank you for 790 subscribers, y'all. This has been a major blessing. Thank you for listening to me ramble and rant on and everything. Like I said, I just want to encourage you to keep going. If you are a content creator, upcoming content creator, just understand that there are going to be times where you get frustrated. There are going to be times where you feel burnt out. Take a healthy break when you need to, but see this thing through to the end, because it's definitely worth it in the long run. I love you guys. I thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video. God bless. Peace.